Welcome to Science Math TV. In today's problem, we have two simultaneous equations and we have been asked to solve for x and y. If you look at this problem, we have 3x plus 4y is equal to 9 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. So these two linear equations require that we solve them using either elimination or substitution method. By the way, if you're new to the channel, my name is Agha Ndukwe and I'm excited to have you. If you're here to subscribe, do so and turn on the bell notification to always be informed when next another video is released. In today's problem, we'll write the equation, we'll break down the equations, the two equations, before we would attempt to solve them. So let's use the elimination method to try and solve the problem and see if we could also employ the substitution method to get the same answer. The elimination method requires that you make the coefficient of one variable the same and eliminate that, so that you could solve for the other variable. So in these two linear equations, we only have two variables, x and y. So let's make the coefficient of variable x to be the same. In order to do that, let's call this one equation 1 and call this one equation 2. And multiply equation 1 by 2 and also multiply equation 2 by 3. By doing so, we would make the coefficient of x to be the same so that we could solve for y. 2 times 3x will be 6x plus 2 times 4y is 8y is equal to 2 times 9 is 18. Call this one equation 3. In the same way, we are multiplying equation 2 by 3 to have 3 times 2x, which is 6x, plus 3 times 3y, which is 9y, being equal to 3 times 8, which is 24. Call this equation 4. So with this relationship, we can eliminate this variable. But if you look at this linear equation, if you look at equations 3 and 4, you will discover that these two variables are the same. Then the question we must ask ourselves is, how then can this variable be eliminated? If you look at this closely, if you add these two equations, this variable will not be eliminated because it will give you 12. But if you subtract this equation from this equation, this will be 0. Hence, the elimination of variable x. To have this minus this is 0, this minus this is minus y, being equal to this minus this is minus 6. So it implies that y is the same as 6, because minus will cancel minus to give y as equal to 6. Then to solve for x, what you should do is to substitute the value of y into either equation 1 or equation 2. So if you do so, you have, let's take equation 1. We have 3x plus 4. Our y is 6. You put 6, which is equal to 9. You open up the bracket, 3x plus 4 times 6 is 24, which is equal to 9. If you look at this, the next step is to collect like terms together. So these are numbers, they are like terms, while this one has a variable. So it must be separated from this. If you're collecting like terms, you have that 3x is equal to 9. If this one crosses over, it becomes minus 24. So what it means is that 3x will be the same as 9 minus 24, which is minus 15. So x will be the same as minus 15 over 3, which is the same as minus 5. So x is the same as minus 5. So we have that x is equal to minus 5 as our answer, and also y is the same as 6. So this is our answer. This is the answer for the problem using the elimination method. We also use the substitution method to solve the problem. If you have this and you decide to use the substitution technique, what it means is that you are required to make one variable in a particular equation, the subject of the formula, and substitute whatever expression you have for that variable into the other equation to solve for the other variable. So let's look at this. Let's see from equation 1. Let's see if we can make x the subject of the formula. So this is our solution. And from equation 1, we have that 3x will be the same as 9. If this 4y crosses over, it becomes minus 4y. And making x the subject of the formula, we have everything divided by 3. We have 9 minus y over 3. Call this one equation 3. So this is our expression for x. And the next step is to use the expression for x and substitute in the next equation, which is equation 2, to have 2. Now our x is 9 minus 4y over 3. You close the bracket. Plus 3y equal to 8. If you look at this equation, the next step to follow is to clear the brackets, to open up the brackets. And if you do so, 2 times 9 is 18. Minus 2 times 4, 2 times minus 4y is minus 8y over 3 plus 3y, which is the same as 8. From this, you will see that this is a fraction and it has another variable close to it. So what you do is to find the LCM, the lowest common multiple, which is 3. 3 goes into this is 1. You use 1 to multiply everything here. So what it means is 1 into 18 minus 8y plus 3 going into this is 3. Use 3 to multiply by this. That will give you 9y is equal to 8. What you have to do is to clear this bracket, to open the bracket, which is 18 minus 8y plus 9y over 3 is equal to 8. If you look at this, there are like terms. These two are like terms, and they must be collected together. So collecting like terms together, you have 18 minus 8y plus 9y is plus y over 3, which is equal to 8. The next step to follow is to cross multiply. What it means is that this is actually 8 over 1. So when you cross multiply, it means that you're using this to multiply by whatever that is the denominator at the right hand side of the equation, and you're using the numerator of this right hand side of the equation to multiply by the denominator at the left hand side of the equation. So if you do that, if you cross multiply, you have 18 plus y times 1. That is, you have 1 times everything here, being equal to 3 times 8. So this is 18 plus y being equal to 24. And it implies that y is equal to 24. When 18 crosses over, it becomes minus 18, which is the same as 6. Which is the same as 6. So y is the same as 6. In order to get the value of x, what you must do is to substitute this value of y into either of the equations. So let's substitute the value of y into equation 2. We have from equation 2, we have 2x plus 3. Our y is 6 into 6 being equal to 8. So 2x plus 6 times 3 is 18, which is equal to 8. So if you look at this, these are like terms and they must be collected together. When you do that, you have that 2x is equal to 8. If this one crosses over, it becomes minus 18. Then 2x is the same as minus 10. Therefore, x will be the same as minus 10 over 2, which is the same as minus 5. So it implies that x is the same as minus 5. So as you can see, we have that x is the same as minus 5 and y is equal to 6. So if you look at this, the two answers are the same. So whichever technique that you intend to follow, you will definitely arrive at the correct answer. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and turn on the bell notification to always be informed when next another video is released. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye.